Notes. Background noise makes it impossible to hear the candidates' responses. It was the first day of senior year. I was super excited. I'd taken this test that would let me student teach in the spring, right after coming home from abroad, and I was so excited. Notes. Background information makes it impossible to hear the candidates' responses. Not quite the information I wanted to hear on my first day of senior year, because I'd wanted to be a teacher since my freshman year. So what do? I think about it. I ugly cry for about the first week of school, so I'm gonna spare you the details on that one. And I come up with a second solution. All my years here at St. Norbert have been filled with service. I started my freshman year with the educational psychology course, so we did the Village Project, working with the 21C program. My sophomore year, I lived in Michael's Service Hall, and I worked again with the YMCA. In the past 3 years, I've done the TRIPS program here at St. Norbert. So, taking it back to my most recent trip in January, I went to Memphis, Tennessee with 9 others to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital, something totally out of my wheelhouse. I've done educational trips the previous 2, so this was something that I wasn't quite sure I was gonna be good at. Luckily, we had the opportunity to hear from a man named Daniel. And he was telling us a story about a teacher who in high school asked him, "What gives you goosebumps?" Now, all 10 of us were super confused. Somebody's behind me trying to scare me? I don't know, that would give me goosebumps. So in response to our quizzical faces, he says, "What gives you goosebumps? Pay attention to that. It's what you're called to do." Rewind a year to January of 2017, when I had the opportunity to lead our trip to St. Anthony's School, Thank you, the Academy of St. Benedict the African School in Chicago, and I was introduced to the Amate House. We walked in front doors, and I got goosebumps, the good goosebumps. We took a tour, and our tour guide, Gina, told us a little bit about what she does as a nurse through the Amate House, and other people kind of filtered in and started telling us about the different service that they do. There were nurses, there were teachers, there were lawyers, a bunch of different people coming together for the common good. So listening to all their stories on this tour, I got goosebumps, the good goosebumps. And so thinking about that and coming back to school, getting that notification, notes. Background noise makes it impossible to hear the candidates' responses. I thought, what can I do with that? What gives me goosebumps? And I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but I came to the conclusion, Amate House. Amate, why didn't I think of that? So talking to one of my friends, she said, "Fiona, there's a reason your responses weren't recorded." And now I'm a Spanish major, so if you take the word amate, it means amate, love yourself. So I thought about it. I applied in December, accepted a position in February, interviewed in April, and now I'm waiting to find out where I'll be placed. Because for me, service is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to love yourself and to love others. Amate. Thank you.